Blender 3.0 Alpha is currently in development and I'm looking forward to its new features. I checked the release notes of Blender 3.0 Alpha and want to give you a short summary of my personal highlights. Finally, I can give you an answer where the asset browser disappeared to at the current state of date. I will not mention some other new features because this is just a personal selection and I am not looking forward to any nodes, tiny crease pencil features, Eevee or FFX changes. The asset browser was first mentioned in Blender 2.9.2 Alpha and was removed during development. Since then I haven't heard anything about this feature. I'm happy to introduce the asset browser again for Blender 3.0 Alpha. The final design and feature set for the 3.0 asset system are still under discussion. The project will receive significant updates before the release. But here is a short description. The asset browser gives you the opportunity to mark and link data blocks so that you can use this for multiple Blender files. You don't have to export single objects and import them to other files anymore. In my opinion, the most useful categories are the Object and Collection and Shading tab. The mark asset operator turns a data block into an asset data block. For example, in the Outliner, just do a right click to an object, ID data, mark asset, and it will be in the asset browser for further Blender files of 3.0. Marking a material is a little bit easier, there is no ID data category. A very tiny but useful feature is the selection of F-curves in the graph editor. In all Blender versions below 3.0, you was not able to select a F-curve by clicking on it or try the box selection. In Blender 3.0, you will be able to select single F-curves with the box selection, add further curves with Shift plus box selection, and remove them with Control plus box selection. It is not significant, but nice to know. You will be able to close workspace by doing a right click and select Close Area. So far it wasn't possible to do this in earlier Blender versions, and you have to do this by pulling a corner of an area to the direction which should be closed. I'm sure that some of you are having multiple Blender versions on your PC. Notice the question, which one is the default version which should be opened when you do a double click on a file? You're able to define this now in the Preference menu. Go to the System tab and there you find Make this installation your default Blender. I think this feature will be not available for Mac users so far. This is my personal highlight list so far. I'm sure there will be more features implemented in the next couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to Blender 3.0. Thank you very much for watching. It would be very nice to give this video a like and or subscribe to my YouTube channel for more game dev videos. Cheers!